time you think of me, your heartbeat is prominent. It's astounding how your words be sounding. Here's just be pounding, I'm reigning supreme in all your dreams. When you find it necessary to include me in your commentary. I'm major. Every time you wake up, you slide and pass my YouTube one-pager. Yeah, I'm major. When you keep sending me a hate girl, I'm major procedures. My gifts and talents can't be repeated. I'm dominant, I'm prominent, I'm significant, I'm relevant, I'm major. I'm major. I'm major. Every time you wake up, you sign and pass my YouTube one-pager. Yeah, I'm major. When you keep sending me a hate girl, I'm major procedures. My gifts and talents can't be repeated. I'm dominant, I'm prominent, I'm significant, I'm relevant, I'm major. I'm major. Every time you wake up, you slide it past my YouTube one-pager. Yeah, I'm major. When you keep sending me a hate.
One thing for sure and two things for certain is I'm never going to hear you out if what I'm hearing is stupid. I'm not going to hear that. I'm not going to receive that. That's not my ministry. A lot of y'all sit and give too much of y'all time and effort to people who don't deserve it. Why would you be listening to somebody telling you that 2 + 2 is 92 when you know it's not? That is a waste of my time. It's not of the kingdom. It's not. And I would not subject myself to foolishness, okay? Because I don't like to consider myself to be foolish, so I don't want to sit with it. No, it ain't nothing we can do. We done talking. I'm done talking. I'm done listening as well. Yeah, so I don't know who needs to hear that. I hope it reaches you and I hope it touches your spirit. Stop entertaining foolishness. Because people will start seeing you as foolish or somebody to be played with. And I don't like to be played with. Go play Atari. Go play some spades. But don't play with me. All right, love you, bye. One thing for sure and two things for certain is I'm never going to hear you out if what I'm hearing is stupid.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Super. What's going on with everybody? What is goings on? Been quite a long break for me. Been on Thanksgiving break. I am rested somewhat. I had a nice long break. Enjoyed watching some shows, enjoyed watching my favorite content creators while doing work. But today I'm on here for a specific purpose. We are going to talk about that purpose and then we are going to get out of here. And then I'll be back later on in the week for some things that I have been researching. We need to continue our series. Was Tiffany Henyard right? We need to continue that series. Dalton, Village of Dalton had a meeting tonight. We'll be recapping that. We'll be talking about that meeting on tomorrow, along with we'll talk about it inside of our Was Tiffany Right series. Let me get to speaking to everybody before I get into why I came on. Okay. What's up, Jim C? What's going on? Dave Bryson, what it do? Anybody else want to speak? It's 7 people up here. I'm sure you guys are not excited or care about what I'm about to talk about because I'm not talking about any type of drama. I'm not talking about any type of trending topic. I'm not trying to ride nobody's wave or nothing. I'm up here specifically. The title says Holiday Hype. So let's talk about it. If you look in the chat, I have pinned, if you would please like this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I promise you, you will love this channel. If you don't, you can just unsub. I'm not gonna be hurt. My feelings not gonna be hurt. I've had people say worse things about me. I'm fat, I'm black, I'm ugly. I've heard it all. Child, I'm not surprised or care about none of it. If you look in the chat, the highlighted white portion, let's begin to talk about why I came on, because it is the holidays. I had the esteemed pleasure of feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving. Lots of things that I do, outside of making this content, I don't do for content, right? So when I'm volunteering or I'm doing something, I do not. Sometimes I do not consider that content. I consider that a service, and I'm out there to serve the people. So I don't do content. Every now and then I will do content when I am serving the community, but only if it makes sense for my channel and for people to see, right? Because God does the blessing. So I'm doing my reasonable service, and that is serving my community. And so I did have the opportunity to serve the homeless on Thanksgiving Day. And I did that in the great city of Harvey with some great people. And it was an amazing experience. I'm going to do that again 10 times over, whether it be with them or whether it be, within another organization. But it was a great experience. And if you've never done it, or if you have the opportunity to do it on a holiday, you should do it. So with that being said, let me start my little spiel deal here. It is the goal of this channel to be for the residents and to serve the community. And because of that, I want this community, the All in the Q community, to start during the holiday seasons and during back to school. I want to start this platform giving back to the community. So raising or getting donations and giving them back to the community. That's what I want to start doing on this platform during a lot of the holiday seasons and, back to school and those types of things. I really would like to start to do something every month as it relates to the single women's shelter and the they have a domestic violence shelter here too for women. I really would like to start giving back monthly to them, toiletries and those types of things, because they matter. And also because at one time in my life, I was homeless with my children. And if it was not for the good fortune of people who donated things to me, I would have been without a lot of things. And so I'm grateful. And so I want to be able to use my platform to give back to, oh my God, I didn't even open it yet. Hold on. So I want to make sure the flyer open up in the right place. Wasn't even the right flyer. Hold on. Hold the line, please. Give me a second. And then I will explain. I'll explain everything to you. Okay, I'm going to tell you what my goal is. Hopefully we can reach this goal. I pray that you all are in the giving spirit, or at least in the holiday spirit to give. If you look at the highlighted white portion of the chat box, in there I have put a link to an Amazon holiday gift list. This platform is going to participate in four different. Wow, that's amazing. 4 different events. At least I would like to. So I have created a list of toys that are $20 and under. And I don't know if you participated in the firemen's list that we did. That list is still open, by the way. You can still purchase things from there for the firemen's. Hey, sure. On this list, and if you just click the link, it takes you to the Amazon gift list, holiday gift list. It'll say super producer at the top. All of the gifts there should be $20 and under. There's nothing outrageous. I think some of the gifts are on Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal. And once you purchase, it will come directly to me. And I would like to participate in the following giveaways. I will be ordering toys from the list as well. And let me share the toy drives. Okay. So the first toy drive that I would like to participate in is this one. This particular toy drive is being hosted by the Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity. And it will be at Strikes and Bikes in Lansing, Illinois on Saturday, December the 13th. And all of the toys from this toy drive will go to children in Harvey, Illinois. All of the toys from this toy drive right here will go to children in Harvey, Illinois. Right now, I think currently on the list, I have like 78 toys. I would love to purchase or have at least 100 toys. I'd like to give 50 toys split. So I'm going to split 50 toys. So 25 to this toy drive, which will be held in Lansing, Illinois. And I would like to give 25 toys or more, maybe 30 toys. This event here, you see it on the screens, the Infinite Hands Charity, the 11th Annual Joy of Giving on Saturday, December the 20th. This is sponsored by Colby Chapman, who I had the esteemed pleasure of serving beside on Thanksgiving, handing out hot meals to the seniors and homeless. I'd like to take 30 or more toys to this drive, and these toys also will be going to children in the great city of Harvey. The last toy drive I want to participate in is this toy. Well, this is not the last toy drive. This toy drive, the next toy drive, is a toy drive that my children benefited from when I was homeless. And it is KC and Friends and May's Heart Community Service Christmas Toy Drive. And that one is this Wednesday. Don't worry about it. If you buy something and you send it for this toy drive, this person I know personally, and I will get the toys to them, whether it's Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. She actually takes toys all the way up to the 20th. So I, for this particular toy drive, don't pay any attention to the date, because I will get the toys to her regardless of this date. I know this person personally, but this toy drive will be happening in this great city of Country Club Hills, which is where I ended up residing once I was able to secure Section 8 in the great city of Country Club Hills. And my children have benefited from these two great charities. And so I would like to participate and take toys to these. And then the last toy drive I'd like to participate in is going to be in the great city of Dalton. The firefighters, which you all know are my boys, they are participating in a toy drive. They have a toy drive going along with the Dalton Library. So all of the toys on that list that I have listed are $20 and under. You can buy multiple toys. You can buy just one toy. but there are multiple toys on this list. I did not pick anything outrageous. Um, I did not pick anything outrageous. Like I said, most of the toys on here are $20 and under. Connect Four is on here. There's a lot. I'm a STEM person, so I like to get my kids kind of educational gifts too for Christmas. So some of the toys on here are STEM toys. But and will help with cognitive and dexterity and those types of things for the kids. So I hope that you all feel inclined. I hope you all feel in the giving spirit and will help me with these particular toy drives that I want to participate in and show the community and show everyone that everyone over here, all in the queue, we are about the community and we love the community and we love the kids and we want to make sure that they are smiling for this holiday season. I'll tell you one thing, when I was out with Kobe and them for the food giveaway for Thanksgiving, it was very heartbreaking. A lot of the homeless, and just think now it's snowing. It snowed again today for a little bit. And it's supposed to snow again on Wednesday, and it's supposed to snow again on Sunday. And it is super cold. Thanksgiving, it wasn't as cold, but now, man, I don't know what's happening. So it snowed even more today. It's supposed to snow again on Wednesday, and then we have Sunday. It's supposed to snow again. And so, some of the stories that you heard from the people were very heartbreaking. I also saw a post today of a young man in Harvey saying that he was down on his luck and he needed propane and he needed warm clothes and blankets because he didn't have any. I'm not sure if he said electricity or heat in his home right now. And so he had a propane heater that he was using. And I hope that he is being very cautious with that propane heater and the fumes from it. But I want this platform to do our part as it relates to the community here. So I hope that you all feel that you want to help me in this goal. I really would love to give away 100 toys from this platform to be split up amongst these 4 events. 1 in Dalton, 2 in Harvey, and 1 in Country Club Hills. And that's my goal for this year. Last year, I did not ask for anything or post anything about holiday giving on this platform. However, this platform did still participate in holiday giving. I participated with KC and Friends, and I helped to sponsor a family of 7 and a single mom of 3 who had just lost their place to live and was living in a hotel. And so I did that last year. And I'm always so blessed when I do these things because I'm blessed to see people that are where I was. And I'm blessed to not be in that position, but to have the testimony of coming out of being in that position. So I hope that you all feel so inclined to help me. Like I said, the toys are under $20. If you feel like this is a platform that you trust and that this is a platform that you respect to do with your toys, what I said I will do, and I will. I will document just like I did the firemen. I documented when I got to the firehouse and took pictures. That's still on my post on my YouTube page. And when I attend these events and take the toys, I will I'll go live at the bowling alley and show you me dropping off those. And I'll go live at each event that I attend to show you proof that your toys and your giving is going to where I said it was going to go. Other than that, did everybody have a great holiday? Nobody's talking in the chat. I just want to know, is everybody having a great holiday? I also want to let you all know that our next, let me see if I can show you our next topic of was Tiffany Henyard right? Let me see if I can show you. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what we are going to be talking about in the next episode. And if you have been watching these episodes, let me know in the comments if you have been informed how you think the series is going. I also need good, honest feedback. I mean, I've gotten all the feedback of people telling me of all the people, the feedback of people telling me that I'm a horrible person and they hate my channel. I mean, I don't know why you would come here to tell me you hate my channel, but I mean, that's your business. I'm definitely not going to take my time out to go nowhere and tell anybody that I hate anything about them. I'm just not going to go there. But, you know, that's me. And that makes sense, right? Okay. All right, let me give you a little bit sneak peek of, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me want to put up this photo so I can show you. Hold the line, please. Because it wouldn't be right if I didn't get up here and just let you all know that I am working, researching. I don't put out anything on this platform that I have not verified. So I'm in the middle of verifying a few things. And when I get the verification back, then I'll come back with the full story. All right. So in an emergency room, daughter who's 36 weeks pregnant having a cyst lands on her tailbone. Oh man, I used to get those all the time, sure. They are horrible. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, sure. Lord. Good toy drive toy choices. Okay, good. I'm glad you agree. Tell your daughter I hope she feels better. That is such a miserable feeling. And in that spot, child, sitting down is not an option. So she's gonna be laying down. Oh, Jesus. Bless her. Tell her I'm praying for her. All right. So on the next series of Tiffany was Tiffany Henyard right? Okay. And again, I'm gonna say this again. We talked about the toy drive. I will be making a post after this live just in case people because afterwards so that they can get the registry as well. So I'll be making a post with the flyers for the toy drive and the link to the Amazon registry. Okay. It's gonna be okay, Miss Sher. She in the right place. Okay, she's in the right place. She's in the hands of experts. She's gonna be okay. I'm going to be praying for her, as I'm sure everybody here. Please send up a prayer for Cher's daughter as she goes through this procedure. That child so pregnant, sis, hasn't missed a day of work yet. Yeah, that's what mamas do. Yeah, that's that motherly instinct kick right in. We do what we have to do, not what we want to do. All right. So the next was Tiffany Henyard, right? Series will be featuring the new interim fire chief of Dalton. I'm going to give you just a few little tidbits about the new interim fire chief, whose name is Quintian Curtis. He actually was appointed by Tiffany during her tenure as the fire inspector. Interesting. So he has now been promoted to the interim fire chief. Very interesting. And also, he seems to be involved very heavily with a group called the Black Fire Brigade. Okay. And I'm going to say this again. I don't harbor any ill will against anyone in Dalton. We are going to, investigate and become knowledgeable about everyone that is in this administration, as we should, right? Because we learned during Tiffany's time, when you don't educate yourself, there are a lot of things that you just miss and go along with and could come back to hurt you in the long run. And so this is the new interim fire chief. As I said, he's also involved in a group called the Black Fire Brigade. He was appointed by Tiffany Henyard during her tenure as the fire inspector. Now he has been promoted to the interim fire chief in Dalton. As I said, we're gonna do a proper investigation. We are comparing tenures. I will be doing a whole series on the comparisons between the Henyard administration and the House administration. Nothing personal about it. All facts. You're going to see proof in black and white of everything that I say. Because I'm not here. I don't have a target for anyone. Okay? Yeah, but current administration learn a little, still gullible though. Are they gullible? Sure. Or are they moving with full intention and knowledge? It's a question. What happened to the previous fire chief? The previous interim fire chief was Calhoun, and he actually was not. He couldn't be the fire chief because he was not qualified. He wasn't qualified. He had not passed any of the certifications, so he was not qualified to become the chief. And so, they needed to get someone who is qualified. I can't say that. Let me go back to the picture. Right now, I can't tell you if this particular person is qualified or is not qualified. I can only tell you that he was appointed by Tiffany Henyard as the fire inspector during her tenure. I can tell you safely that he is also involved with a group called the Black Fire Brigade. And what do we do over here? Over here, we investigate everything. We're going to find out what his education is. We're going to find out, what he's affiliated with. With that being said, the Black Fire Brigade, I have the paperwork. We're going to go through it. Do you see this is 99 pages? 99 pages. We're going to do, and don't think that I haven't already gone through this, because I have. Do I have loads of questions? Loads. Right now, I'm currently waiting on some answers for some questions, because this Black Fire Brigade, very interesting entity. A lot of interesting things going on with it, as I see it. I don't know how you will see it or how you will view it. I know that we talked about Rucker. I agree it's a little hinky how before at Dalton and TT, the board members were all vocal and accepting of residents' questions, but both places now hush, be quiet. Right, sure. Hush, be quiet, and don't say anything negative. Even if you need to ask a question. If they deem the question as negative, you can't talk about it, and you're not going to get no answer. And the answer is going to be what Tiffany used to tell them all the time, or tell us. What did she used to say? She used to say, FOI for it. Knowing goodness well she was never going to answer the FOI, or at least she was going to try not to. But those are the things that are now being said. Well, you can FOI for the information. Well, you can't just tell me because I'm asking the question right in front of you right now. I mean, what we doing? But anyway, because people will start acting stupid and saying stupid things and saying, oh, now Super is against the people in Dalton. Child, never will I ever be. But the one thing I will do is make sure that you are well informed. Whatever decision you choose to make is the decision that you choose to make with the information that I will show you in black and white. There will be no lies here. There will be no manipulation of the truth. There will be no, ooh, let me tell you. Because you're going to see it. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to sit here and read it while you read it. I'm not going to say, if I recall, I'm not going to say none of that. We're going to sit here and we're going to read it together. Okay? There are loads of interesting things about this fire brigade. Now, with that being said, let me give you another tidbit, and then especially Kiana and Jason, such a turnaround considering everyone was rooting for them. I think we're going to do a recap of the meeting that was held tonight. I find it interesting that Kiana is going to be getting the Trustee of the Year award again, because then she got that last year, and the particular entity that she will be getting the award from is ran by Cornell Darden. We all know who he is from Dalton Politics. I mean, is that a real entity? Is it a real award? We are in election season. I will say that. Loads of things going on out here. I mean, it's election season. The worst time of the year in Illinois. I cannot stand election season because it turns friends into foes and foes into friends. Okay? If you benefit me, we friends. If you don't benefit me, we foes. Okay? That's how they go out here. And why is there a Trustee of the Year award? Do you damn sure, that's hilarious. I'm just saying, I think she got the same award last year. I don't know from who, but it's the same. It's the same people. You can go look it up. Look up the Greater Chicagoland. You do this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it with you right now, and then we'll go back to the fire brigade. I'm going to do it with you right now. We're going to go and we're going to Google. I think I already did it. So let me see. Here you go right here. Who owns the Greater Chicagoland Black Chamber of Commerce? What do this say right here? The Greater Chicagoland Black Chamber of Commerce is a member-driven organization that promotes civic, commercial progress, not owned by a single individual. It is led by a board of directors with Dr. Cornell Darden Jr. serving as chairman of the board and Ernest Dancy as the president and CEO. Child, we know all about Cornell Darden Jr. from Dalton Politics. Okay. What did Tiffany say? They want to give their friends jobs and want their friends to give them awards. I didn't say it. Tiffany said it. That's what she said. So if you look it up on the Illinois Secretary of State website, it lists Ernest Dancy as the president, and then there's other people not listed. There's other people listed. Cornell Darden is not there, but for Google to tell you that he is chairman of the board, he had to be there at one point in time for Google to tell you that. And it is listed on Cornell Darden's LinkedIn, and it's also listed on Ernest Dancy's LinkedIn. So there's that. Do with it what you will. It's your business. And that's your business. Whatever you do with the information. I just wanted to show it to you. I'm sorry, but that's stupid. We don't hear it. Well, they do. Our population is double dotting, so a lot of local folks know each other, but it has to go before the board. Well, this Black Fire Brigade, I know that there were pictures posted on, I don't know if it was Dalton's YouTube page or their Facebook page. They put the Black Fire Brigade up there, in front of the fire trucks and the firehouse in Dalton. My question is that a conflict of interest? The Black Fire Brigade is a great thing. I believe it's a great organization for young children to keep them off the street, teaching them how to be firefighters. But should that be a part of the Dalton Fire Department? That's not. Those are two separate things, and they should be separate. They should be separate. That's something that you do outside of your job, and the two should not cross. Right? You know, for me, that's a real huge conflict to now start bringing this entity, you know, in and taking over things. If that be the case, the Black Fire Brigade, if we want to talk about it, allegedly, but I do have the paperwork, was a part of the youth grant that Kamal Woods had at the township. The Black Fire Brigade participated in that youth grant in the township. He was appointed by Tiffany Henyard. He was a part of the participating in the youth grant during the time that Kamal was in charge of the youth department. Do with that information what you will. Hey, Javar, what's up? So there's lots to unpack here. Okay, sure. There's lots to unpack here. There will be loads of questions. I wanted to just give you a sneak peek of what I've been working on. Man, let me tell you, this takes lots of time, lots of research, looking up loads of things. Right now, currently, I'm waiting to make sure about some particular laws in the city of Chicago because the Black Fire Brigade is actually a registered business in the city. Well, actually, a nonprofit in the city of Chicago. And I had a few questions as I went through this paperwork about some things. And I will share those things with you. Hopefully I'll have my answer by tomorrow and then I can do, what's tomorrow, Tuesday? Okay, I got a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. Hopefully I can do the live tomorrow if I get the answers to my questions. And then we will look through all of this paperwork. We will talk and you all will have to make your public assessment. But please like, share, and subscribe. Please consider purchasing a toy. If it isn't but one toy, all of the toys on the list are under $20. Can somebody click the link in the pinned post in the chat to let me know that it works, that the link works? Just want to make sure that the link works for you to be able to peruse the list. Most all of the toys are under $20. You don't have to buy 100 toys. You can just buy one if that's what you choose to do. Can somebody just hit the link and let me know in the comments if it works? Okay. And so you can just pick one toy. I would love to get, I think I put 78 toys in here so far. 78 or 80 toys. I ain't sure. Let me see. You can buy two of the same toy, and I'll make sure that if we have two of the same toy, I'll take one to one toy drive and one to another. That won't be an issue. But peruse the list. I hope that you are in the giving spirit and all in the queue can represent the entire community, all in the queue community at these toy drives, and we can show up big for the children. Things are very difficult out here in the Southland with the taxes and outrageous out here. So a lot of the parents will be grateful for these toys that they'll be receiving for their children, because in some cases, some kids this may be the only way that they get toys for the holiday, for Christmas. So our first toy drive is December the 13th. So if you can get it in so it can get here to me before the 13th, and then I can get it to the fundraisers on time. So we have, let me see how many days we have until the 13th. I'm going to talk about this every time I go live. I'm going to make sure I go live every day this week. Today is the 1st. So we have all the way for the 13th. We have, I would say I can receive packages all the way up to the 12th of December. So we have a good week, 2 weeks almost, to get the toys in for the 13th. We have up until the 19th to get toys in for the 20th. And anytime in between then, I can get toys to Casey and friends and to Dawn. But I would love to have the majority of the toys in. I'd like to have a deadline of December the 18th for the last 3 toy drives. December the 18th. When I click on the toy for SP wish list, it goes to my cart. How do I get it to SP cart? You don't need to get it to SP cart. When you buy it, it's gonna hold on. Let me make sure. I want to make sure. So I'm gonna click on. Let me see. Let me see which one I'm gonna purchase. Okay, I'm gonna purchase this little toy book right here too. Okay, they added it to my cart. Oh Jesus. Let me go to my cart. It says it'll be delivered to your address. I'll put it. Hold on. Hold the line, please. Hold the line. Hold on. Let me edit the list. Thought I did it right. Settings. Hold on. I'm gonna change the name of the. Let's see. All right. Okay, it says ship to my address. So, and I just saved everything. My address, it says please enter address you want item shipped to below. Okay. Hold the line, please. Let me go back and make sure. Ooh, child. I see SP address checked with mine, below it unchecked. So it's okay on my end. Okay. Okay, let me go back to mine and see. Go back to my. Go back to my cart. I got a million things in my cart. I need to marry a rich man so I can get everything in my cart. Some people say I can't get a man, so maybe I need to win the lottery since I can't get a man. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Okay, wait a minute. Boom. Oh, okay. So I have one item in my cart, which is from there. Oh, child, that's crazy. That is crazy. Hold on. Changed. Okay. Now, I see my address too. It say delivered to this address, right? It should be already up there. Wyman got my address should be there. The address that it's going to be sent to should be there. Wyman got okay. I had to save. I purchased the toy. I hope it gets to. It'll get to me in time. Thank you so much, Wyman Gal. It will definitely get to me in time. I had a J word definitely. Okay. All right. I hope you all decide to give, send toys. Hey Deb Hill, what's up? We're sitting here. I'm just trying to make sure that this registry, you might have to rewind because I'm actually done. Tomorrow we'll be online doing this investigation or this, I wouldn't say investigation, but we'll be giving this information or talking about this information in the public, the new interim fire chief for the village of Dalton. I have some information as it relates to Harvey that we'll go over too as well. Probably not tomorrow, but on future lives, we will. Okay. All right. That's it for me. If you're just joining, I hope you enjoy the replay. All to all of my replay viewers. You all the toy to these toy drives, and y'all be good out here. Lots of information out here. Lots of things going on. Try not to get caught up too much in the nonsense. Try to keep the nonsense away from yourself as much as you can. Okay? I cannot my screen. Okay, there you go. All right. Try to keep the nonsense away from yourself as much as you can. Super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Okay. And just take it easy.
know. Just how